Yeah, today might be the day I get bageled again.
My name is Jerry, and I used to play quite a lot of tennis and back in Hong Kong as well, which I came to UK like 4 years ago, and I started my A-levels, and I realized the tennis level is much better here, and that's how I sort of fall in love with tennis and play better as well. But unluckily, I'm now on a placement in which is a placement in finance, I'll say, and that's how I played much less now. But I do still enjoy the sport, and I will take every chance when I get to play tennis.
So I first learned about Jerry about 2 years ago when he joined the Redbridge tournament here, the Grade 3, which is almost a national level tournament, and I believe he's won it back to back. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, and yeah, I'm about to get absolutely destroyed, I'm pretty sure.
I started at 10, like properly. I mean, I get like regular trainings and stuff. I was having regular sessions from the local tennis association, and then I started like private coaching when I'm like 15 or 16. I forgot really, but I peaked at 10.8, and then
so almost 11.
Yeah, almost 11. I assume it's still the same right now, but my level is not there at the moment for sure. But yeah, I would say I used to play quite decent tennis, but.
From what I can remember, his returns were insane. Especially like first serve returns, and if you didn't give him a good second serve, he would just hit winners off of it as well, which is incredibly devastating for his opponents when I was watching his matches back in the day. So yeah, it's truly, I'm lucky to, have the chance to play against a player of that caliber again.
I did play grade 2 for grade 2s when I'm trying to push more. I played grade 2, but I always didn't really I always lose in the final rounds of qualifying, and I always lose in like really close matches as well. And I'll say I have a pretty poor mentality in those super tie breaks. I lost quite a lot of them, but in grade 3s I feel quite comfy with them back in the days. I win. I'll say I think it's back to back as well, and I think so. Yeah, and that's when I was at my peak form really.
I don't really have a game plan going into this game, but I think from my previous matches against high caliber players like Jerry, it's just I won't have time to think about my shot, so it's just going to be me trying to just get every ball back and hoping for the best really.
I'll say there's always people better than you, and just stay humble really. Like you always find someone who's weaker than you, and you always find someone who's better than you, but everyone's on their own track really. And you just got to be the better version of yourself. And I'll say it's not like there's only one top player in the tennis world, and the competition is never ending. So yeah, just always be grateful for what you get, and just enjoy the time you get to play tennis really. I'll say that because I'm not playing a lot of tennis now, and I start to like actually cherish those moments when I get to play tennis. But yeah, that's what I'll say. Stay humble really.
And we're back again with another video. Today we're playing Jerry, who is a uni student at Bath, and I believe he is part of the second team at the uni as well, so not bad. So as I said in the intro, he used to play the LTA tournaments back in the day when he was doing his A-levels, and yeah, I was just really impressed by his level, and as he said, he did win it back to back. Back in, I think, 2021, 2022, which is insane because the level of talent that this tournament brings is just insane. Like every time that it happens, every year, was it Easter and winter, it's a lot of really good players from outside London come, and mainly the juniors that are really, really good. So it's a good test to see where your tennis level at. But yeah, look at that volley. Oh, so sweet. But yeah, I'd say Jerry's strengths are his ability to just take the ball super early as he hits that really good winner there. And also, I think his serve is really good as well when he gets it right. But like I said in the beginning, his returns are also probably his best part of his game. It's just as he misses that one. But yeah, overall his returns are really good, and you'll see he'll hit some of the winners later on. But I don't know if I mentioned as well, he hasn't played a lot of tennis since his internship in London. So yeah, I think this is like his second or third time playing in like a couple months. So you'll see he's a bit rusty. So hopefully I can keep playing with him and then hopefully get his form back to where it was. Hopefully back in, what was it, 2 years ago? So yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, enough chatter. Let's commentate some of these points. Look at that winner. So good. So good. And then yeah, you can see my returns are just awful as always. Yeah, I haven't really practiced returning in a while, so I've really just been focusing on volleys, but even that's not working out, so I need to just prioritize my time even better. Here, this is what I mean where I'm not using my brain and I'm just trying to hit everything with full power, where I should just be using the angles and, you know, I have the ability to create topspin for myself, but I think I'm just overwhelmed by how consistent Jerry is, and yeah, I'm just not able to think properly. And like I said in the beginning, I'm just trying to get the ball back, and if pace is what I need to keep the ball in the game, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that, even though it's just incredibly reckless, like that winner there, which I barely made, but if it works, it works. And then in this point, I think I kind of just felt bad for making that line there, so I just didn't focus in the last bit, and then I just missed. And then he barely missed that return. That would have been nasty. Here I'm just trying to get in the rally, and then he gives me a really heavy ball, but then he misses the drop shot. Like I said, if he would have just, you know, hit a normal backhand down the line, he would have just won that point. And then yeah, that forehand is, when it gets going, it's pretty much unstoppable. Here I tried to take the backhand earlier, but again, my returns are really rubbish. Here I managed to get past cross, and then this is where my return is just awful again. And this is, I think, too short. Does he punish me? Let's see. Backhand down the line. Okay, in the offense. Oh. And then he tries to do something with it, but I think we were just having too much fun. But yeah, backhand under pressure, still working on it. Not sure what happened there. Again, just poor footwork. Planting too early. Here I just got lucky and then he barely missed the drop shot. Here just trying to be cheeky with the drop shot. I don't know how that works because I'm usually really rubbish with drop shots. And then here I just managed to pull out a few good first serves. This is really heavy balls from Jerry here. And then his serves just, when he gets it right, it's just unstoppable. And then here, just poor footwork again. Just, yeah, lack of focus, really. And then he's just, again, with the drop shots. I think, I'm telling you, if he I need him to just lock in one time, and then, yeah, you'll see. I probably won't even get a game off him. And this is just too good. Oh my. Yeah, these returns are just, it's too much for me. My second serve is just not good enough. And then I think I missed this. Yeah, overheads are awful as well. Another drop shot. Oh man. Well, at least I'm trying to do something with my return. And this one was really funny. Miss it return, drop shot, and then he misses that one. And I think that kind of broke him because he double faulted in game point. And now we're at 5-5. And here's where the returns are insane. There you go. One. Another one. And I tried a drop shot myself. Didn't work out. Yeah, I took it kind of early and then, yeah, kind of got lucky there, I think. Another good first serve. But you see how he just returns my second serve like it's nothing? It's actually insane. I really need to start doing more with my second serve. Or even just adding more spin or height. And this is a crazy angle by him to force the error. And I barely made that pass even though my footwork was awful. And then here's just two great first serves. I think I made this, yeah. And then another great return by him. I think here I was kind of using my head here. Yeah, just trying to move him around. And here is just the reckless hitting and then just missing that one. So yeah, he ended up winning 8-6. Apologies, I can't find the footage. But shout out to Jerry. I'll link his socials and thank you for watching.